Hi, my name's Marcus Boyce and welcome to another episode of Lord Splodge Gaming. This week's episode we're going to take a look at Tsuro, the Game of the Path. This is by Calliope Games. 15 to 20 minutes of play, ages 8 plus, 2 to 8 players. So, let's have a look at the game. So this is Tsuro, the board setup here. We've got an example 2-player game going off. It supports up to 8 players. Each player has one of these pieces, which is a dragon, or at least it has a little dragon symbol on it there. And at the start of the game, you'll be dealt 3 of these tiles. Now each tile has a different set of pattern lines on it, and each person at the start of the game will be dealt 3 of these face down. And what you do is each turn, starting by placing your dragon tile on the start. So if we looked over here, you can see that there's little white marks. They indicate where you start. So on here we'd have put this one there and put this tile down, and we follow the line. So this turn you'd end there, and the next turn we'd put this tile down and we'd follow that, which would go there, and so on each turn. Now when we get to a point, say the yellow one here gets to this tile, so they're going to place this one down. Now white's already placed that tile there, so when we put this one down, not only do you move along here, you move around there, back up and back onto that tile and end there. This essentially proceeds until there's only one character left, because when you go off the edge of the board, if the path causes you to fall off, that's it, you're out. And the last person on is the winner. Now you can force other people into each other, so if 2 paths intersect, they can crash into each other. But you can't, unless it's the only tile you can play, deliberately crash yourself into somebody else. If from the master stack of tiles you run out, the first person to, well, you'll have 3 cards and then there'll be no more to draw. So you go 2 cards and then 1 card, so it limits your options. The last person to play their card gets this dragon tile. That person then gets from the stack of cards that people have had that died, because if you had 2 cards when you died, you put them out there, they get those cards into their hand. As you can see here, the dragon tile's got different marked back, and the beautiful artwork on the board there. As well as that, it comes with this exceptionally gorgeous rulebook, which is 1 single page, but it's not a complicated game, but that's beautiful there. And a rice paper insert, which mine's a bit creased, but it's a very attractive, beautiful thing. And that's essentially the game. It only takes about anywhere between 2 minutes or 10 minutes to play a game, and that's max. So you can get a lot of games in each night. The more people that play this game, the more fun it is. Anyway, let's go to my final thoughts and see what I think of Tsuro, the Game of the Path. So that was Tsuro, a Game of the Path. A gorgeously designed game. Every component is beautiful. The dragon tiles, the board, even the rice paper insert. It's all exquisite. It's a very simple game. You've got if you have got some strategy, you want to push the other players off without pushing yourself off. Do you risk going towards them, or do you try and stay away? The games I've played, it's been a 50-50 playoff. Personally, I like the moving to the other player's area and try and force them to make a tactical error. It's worked for me sometimes, and sometimes it hasn't. It's more of a party game. It's enjoyable. Some serious gamers aren't going to like it because it is incredibly light, but it's incredibly quick. So what happens when we're playing it is we'll play a bigger game. There'll be some time left in the evening. We'll get Tsuro out. We'll have a game. There's a couple of new versions out. Tsuro of the Seas, which is boats instead of dragons, and it also has monster tiles. I don't have a copy of that at the moment, but when I do, because I'm probably going to get a copy, I'll do a review of that. But for the moment, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.